What is up, guys? What is up? Come on in and hit the like on your way in. Thank you for whoever hit the like. What's up? Y'all, Royalty is booked, baby. Hey, speak on it. Royalty is booked, baby. She is booked, okay? Whenever people wants to get ready, she is booked. You know, why people think that, hey Lisa, why people want to think that she ain't got nothing going on, she ain't holding it down, she can't do nothing, child. She is booked, baby. Booked. Okay. So hey, let's keep it clear. I just want to get on here and holler at y'all for a little minute, little bit. And I'm sitting here watching Royalty's video, so I'm gonna back it up. Hey, what's up, M. Jones? And child, y'all, she is booked. And Raylyn is really looking out for our girl Royalty. So we want to go on and give a shout out to Raylyn. Thank you so much for looking out for our girl Royalty and the family. Because these endeavors, as she said, it's popping. It's popping. This is in my own words. It's popping, y'all. It's popping. So yeah, Royalty is booked and busy. And we are just so happy for her, so ecstatic for her. Hey, Tay Vlogs. And we love to see it. We are here for it. Like I said, I'm sitting here watching Royalty's video, and I wanted to kind of catch up a little bit before I get on live for a little bit and see what's going on. And y'all, Royalty is booked, y'all. She is doing the damn thing, She's got a lot of opportunities that are opening for her as well. So she got some things going on and some more things that are coming up. And like she said, she doesn't want to put everything out there. She doesn't want to have for people to have things to talk about. Hey, Sandra Hunter. So she's not telling us everything, which of course we cool with that. We just happy to see that, she's able to be able to provide for her family with these great opportunities that she has available. Happy Monday, Linda. So yeah, I just want to get on here, guys, and Royalty, I'm watching her video now, so I kind of backed it up a little bit more because it's almost to the end. And she is really doing it. She did a like an interview on Marty Mar's podcast, and she said that should be out soon. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. I don't think I've watched any of Marty Mar's videos, maybe one or two, but I'm gonna have to definitely go and look his page up and check it out. But yeah, Royalty, she says she's got a lot going on down there, and she's grateful. Even though, people might go through their trying situations, honey, you're going to always come out prevail as long as you remember to stay grateful. That's the lesson for today. Stay grateful, regardless of how it might look. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's going to be a sunnier day, a brighter day. And honey, that is what's going on with Royalty. She's keeping it moving, and she ain't missed a beat. She has not missed a beat, you all. So I'm gonna talk about her video a little bit. Oh shoot. And she said the twins will be coming home, so she'll be spending time with them soon. Hey, let's go. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Raylyn. I did. I shout out to her again. Because I just heard in Royalty's video that Raylyn is, I don't know if she's based in Texas or not, but she's really doing some great things with helping Royalty get some opportunities, help getting her opportunities. Hey, she be queen forever. So yes, shout out to Raylyn. We appreciate everything that she's doing for Royalty and her family, because the more she works, child, the more money is coming in. And let me just go on and say it, because that's why I got on here for real too. Y'all got on here to talk about how we happy for Royalty. Yes. But I also got on here, I'm gonna throw some shade. I wouldn't be, let's keep it real, if I didn't throw some shade at the shadiest bunch on the other side. Mr. Sassy, Big Red, and the Lexter. Y'all, like I said in my video earlier, Hunty, they is out here looking for work. Lexi out here trying to be this realtor that she never was to begin with. She's faking it till she make it. And then Sajero, he is out here trying to be a 2K king. And like I said, everybody said he too old for that. I didn't say it. Other people been saying it, and I'm just wondering, is he too old for it? And then we know what Big Red doing, honey. Big Red is taking that red eye flight to Indiana so she can work at Tootie's, honey. And I'm just really trying to, hey, Tommy Tom, hey, what's going on? Hey, Michelle Grant. I'm just really trying to figure out what's going on because, the last time I checked and was listening and paying attention to the other side, as Nike would say, aka Big Red, it's her time to shine, and it ain't fun now. The shoes on the other foot. I remember her saying all that, but now, child, look who got mud on their face now. You got the herp and fly back home and try to work a little under table to get a little coins and current on, child. Just go on and accept the defeat, and just go on and fill out you some applications and get you another job as a CMA. Ain't nothing wrong with working a regular job because this entrepreneurial stuff ain't working for her. It's not working, and it's not gonna be able to pay the bills. Because, like I said, Sajero, he is not gonna be able to pay them bills too much longer. It's obvious from the time when what's her name, Lexi, showed in her IG stories where they had went out to eat somewhere, and child, I swear, I said, is this Pizza Hut or Domino's or somewhere? Because that pizza looked cheap, and the rest of that food, which she didn't want us to see on the table, looked cheap. I said, this stuff looks a mess. I would have just stayed at home and cooked, for real. I just would have stayed at home and cooked. And then them shoes that she bought, I said, what in the world is really going on? Why is you styling and profiling some tennis shoes? Don't nobody care nothing about that. We want to see some Louboutins. That's what we want to see. And the reason we want to see that is because, you live in large now. So that's what we expecting to see. That's what we are accustomed to seeing. Okay. All this old jackleg stuff, she can go and keep that. Yes, Lisa, shout out to Raylan Watts. Yeah, she is really doing the damn thing for royalty. And yes, we are greatly appreciative to her. I didn't know any of this until I just heard royalty saying it. I knew that she was a supporter of royalty, but I didn't know, honey, she was working behind the scenes. She is really working behind the scenes. So yes, shout out to Raylan. Um, but yeah, so like I said, royalty, she's down there in Texas, and she's doing very well. She looks like she's happy. Vibrant, and she wasn't expecting everything to happen the way it was, but it is happening to the extent of it's turning out to be more and more and more and more positive. She already went down there on a good vibe, and now more and more things are happening for her, which we already knew, because you can't hold a good woman down. It just doesn't work like that. I don't care who individuals are, who they think they are. You cannot hold a good woman down, guys. And we are actually seeing that with our own eyes, that you can't hold her down. The blessings just keep overflowing for her. And like I said, just in time for the holidays, she want to do something special for the holidays, child. The child, like I said, it's flowing in for her. So I am happy for her. I am here for it. I'm letting this commercial play before I go and play some more of her video. And then we'll go back to her video. Okay.
With Marty. So shout out to Marty. Make sure you guys go check out my interview with
Yes,
him.
Lisa,
That is
definitely.
invite only. So that's
So make
exclusive,
sure
and
y'all
that
check
will
out
be
Marty
coming to you
Marr
guys sooner or
when
later.
that video
But
does come up.
also had a couple of other podcasts and radio stations that actually want me to attend them. So it's just like it's crazy.
So guys, it's a lot of opportunities opening up. Royalty said that she's got a lot of podcasters and radio stations that would like her to come and sit and talk. And I'm sure it's going to be a little bit about the past, but more so what are her future plans, and what is she planning on doing? How's she planning on looking forward to the future? So definitely can would love to catch that when it does happen. Podcasts, we can listen to those on YouTube.
How much things are moving in motion and how much stuff are coming so fast. So, like I said, I just wish I could bring you guys with me, but some of the stuff I do.
Exactly. She be queen. They all seeing royalty working, so they taking a page of her book. Yes, yes. Yeah, they seeing her working, and they trying to act like they getting out there, but we ain't the same. We not the same. It's all we not the same. Child. Like I said before, Tavy is the only one that admitted it. She said she can't sit around and wait on somebody else to hand her money, taking care of her. I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what she said. She had to go out there and get a job. The rest of them, Lexi talking about, I'm great, get back into my real estate. Okay, that's fine, but you kind of abandoned that when you got with Sajero, because you thought that he was the be all the end all, that he was gonna have your back forever. And now you seeing it ain't cutting it. It ain't cutting it. He ain't got the money like he used to. So he ought to be glad that royalty spurred him instead of getting on there like he did and talking about, I ain't gotta pay child support. I ain't gotta pay child support. He should have been thanking his stars that she did not want the child support, because honey, he would have had to move out of that house the day after court. He really would have if she had said, yes, I want to pursue court. And then, like I said, the Nightster, she trying to be on the low with it, y'all. She ain't even coming out and admitted and that she really needs some money and she really needs to work, because Sojero's supposed to be taking care of her, but she on the low trying to go and work. Girl, ain't nothing wrong if your plan didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? But don't be sitting up her front and stunting like like you don't need them coins, okay? Because I know it's expensive to live out there in Vegas. I can just imagine, okay? It's expensive to vacation out there. So living out there, I already know. So she need to let go of that pride and just come on out and say it. Why she worried about somebody being in her business? I be seeing her little Instagram stories about people being in her business. Girl, please, you ain't got no business. We just looking and trying to figure out if you still on top like you claim to be. And it's given you're not still on top, okay? Hey, Kiara. Hey, I'm Michelle. Royalty be the queen of things. Exactly. 2024 about to be lit. It's exactly, that's her year. That is her year. I love how Royalty not giving the haters nothing to talk about. Exactly. But from what I'm seeing, that people are still having something to say. Like, for example, I seen where somebody has said, nation then and nation now. And I was like, what kind of sense does that make? Who really? For what? Why? Idiotic, dummy, foolish, fool, anything I can think of without cussing, y'all. Anything I can think of without cussing. It don't make sense, Instead of being a hater, congratulate her. Just go on and congratulate her. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? If when I seen, Nike and all of them doing something, I wasn't being no hater. I would be like, okay, she's doing this, she's doing that. Okay, at least she's doing this and doing that. Some people just can't stand to give nobody no compliment. They can't stand to give nobody no compliment. You know what? When you can give a person a compliment and you can be happy for someone else, that's when the doors open. If you're listening on the other side, that's when the doors of blessings open for you. But don't be a hater all your life and then you wonder why you're stagnant. You wonder why you're stagnant, okay? Because you can't pay nobody no compliment. That's why your life ain't right. If you don't understand why, if you ain't figured it out, I'm here to tell you. Because you're being a hater. Stop being a hater and go on and be, nice and sweet and be able to pay a compliment. Admit it that Royalty is doing good. Admit that she's doing great. Admit that she is, she got it going on, okay? She ain't asking for no handouts. She ain't accepting no handouts. She's doing it herself. The opportunities are coming to her and she's picking. Honey, life is good when you can pick the opportunities that come your way. You can say, oh yeah, I want to do this. No, I don't think I'm gonna pass on that. Okay. That's when life is good. When you can say, I'm gonna take this opportunity, I'm gonna take that opportunity. Or if it's an opportunity that's available for you and you might not feel it's good for you and you can turn it down, that's when life is good. So, like I said, these people on the other side who always got something to say, learn how to give a compliment, and then maybe it's exactly, Lisa. And then maybe, just maybe, you'll start to see some turnarounds a little faster. It might not happen right then and there because you're going to be tested to see what you're really made of. But if you start being able to give somebody else a compliment that you couldn't stand for no reason, because let's be clear on that. They didn't have a reason to dislike Royalty. They just didn't like her. So when you start to be able to give a compliment and start seeing things a total different way, you'd be surprised how your life changed. Other side. I'm just giving y'all some tea, like Sweet Teacup be saying. I'm just giving y'all some tea. I'm just giving you some life lessons, some education, because I am a lot older, so I do have some life experiences. We all have to learn at some point in time, and I'm seeing some people that are older or middle age and y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand. Y'all ain't got a clue. Okay. So now's your time. It's your time to learn and understand. You don't have to be a hater all your life. Or let me say it like this, because some people, they don't like how messages are delivered. So let me say it like this. Learn to be appreciative and show some appreciation and learn to see some good in people. You see what I'm saying? Even though you might was on the other side, on Sojero's side the entire time. I get that. I understand that. No problem. Cool. But now that you see that everything that you were saying was not true, Learn how to give a compliment. Okay, we don't expect you to admit you were wrong, but at least say, okay, Royalty, she's doing it. We see her. She got it going on. She's still holding it down. Okay. And I seen some people, they was like, the life ain't the same. The life is not supposed to be the same. Life is going to change again, a season, a reason, all of that. So that was her season that she was in with Sajero. So now that she's moved on, she's moving to another season. Nothing that not all things are meant to last for a lifetime. There's lessons that we are here to learn about. She was in that season at that time. She learned her lesson and she's moving on. And guess what? She knows how to get it herself. She had to learn in that relationship. They learn from each other. So she's taking what she's learned, and guess what? She's getting it herself. So for those people who don't get it on the other side, there's a lesson to be learned. Okay, you can be wrong. I admit when I was wrong about a few things about Sajero. Hey Lexi, the Becky Grinch. I admit when I was wrong about a couple things about him, I was like, oh, okay, so he trying to do a few things, and then of course he proved me wrong again. But I have no problem with paying a compliment. It was times when the Nightster had on something. I was like, okay, she looked kind of cute. Makeup. I was like, oh, her makeup looks really cute. I don't have a problem with giving a compliment, and that's what, or saying something good about somebody. But a lot of people don't get that, and then they wonder why their blessings is blocked. So, Royalty. Getting back to Royalty, her blessings are not being blocked because she ain't out there hating on nobody. She ain't out there shading nobody. Like she said, she's just trying to live her life and take care of her kids. And like I said, look at the blessings that's overflowing. It's obvious. It's evident. They thought all of that stuff that they did. Look at me, I'm on a tandem now. They thought that all that stuff that they did over there, the Lexter and Big Back and all of that, and they thought that getting on her and degrading her, putting her down, accusing her of atrocious things. They thought that was gonna crush her, and they thought that was gonna prevent her from moving. You see what I'm saying? It didn't happen. Yes, we have to go through our point in time, our seasons, and it might feel dark, it might feel bad, but baby, when you come out, you're gonna come out victorious. And as we see, Royalty has come out victorious, and yes, they are. As sweet teacups say, don't get mad at me. Exactly, don't get mad at her because it's the truth. If Nike was I'd be feeling so embarrassed. If you was her, you would feel. I would too. I would feel embarrassed because all that stuff that she did, all that stuff that she said, honey. Like I said, they could learn a few things from Royalty when she brings that book, drops that book. They're gonna be looking at it on the slide, on the low. They're gonna be looking at it, but they're gonna be watching and they're gonna be taking some of her advice because it takes a very strong individual, number one, and a woman, and a Black woman, to be able to walk away from it all and say, I'm gonna do this on my own. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna figure it out along the way. You got to take those chances, and that's what Royalty did. Was she took that chance? And when you dealing with an individual like Shajero, he thought that his fame and his fortune was gonna draw her back into dealing with his nonsense, and sorry, she got tired of it. So now he's sitting over. Like I said, I don't need. Somebody said he can't post right now because I was like, well, can he even post? And somebody commented under me. I was like, why am I worried about? Look, Heifer, I ain't worried about it. I'm just again dissecting everything and keeping everybody informed of what's going on. So, and like I said, he don't want her kind no way. She wasn't the complexion to for him to be into. So, I had to shut her behind down. I can't even remember her name, but so like I said, these other people on the other side. Y'all really need to understand that Sajero he's not supporting you all. I'm not even being hated. I'm just keeping it real. He's not supporting you all. Y'all still going hard for him. And for what? For what? He ain't even got on there not one time and said thank you. And from what I heard, that little $500 he paid a few people, child, was it worth selling your soul to the devil? For real. Because now he's sitting over looking all silly. Don't know what he gonna do. Okay? Royalty's eating. Okay? She's eating. Ain't nothing stopping her. Okay? If that was you, would you what did you say? What you go do? If that was me, I would have, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to step. Child, come on now. I can't, no. I couldn't deal with no sassy man, okay? And then some man think he gonna control me with some money. Are you kidding me? I ain't nowhere in the world. Which of these, hold on, let me answer this little ad real quick. Which of these brands would you consider buying from? Are y'all noticing that's get Amazon all day long? Amazon. I always buy from Amazon. Have y'all noticed they be giving a lot of ads with the questions lately? Because I get them all the time. So I gonna answer them and everything. On what's your face on YouTube, they be doing a lot of those little ads asking you questions. But yeah, if that was your question, Tommy Tom, yeah, ain't no woman, not me, and I don't know too many other women that's gonna be able to hang around no man who got his who always got something to say and thinking somebody's supposed to bow down to her. Ain't no woman gonna deal with that. Shoot, you know. Okay, so here she'll be coming back on
Comment a
now.
little bit down on the lifestyle and
So
the
she's
stuff
talking
like
about
that when it comes
Nike
to
need to be
like
worried about why
personal
Tavy
stuff.
got
But
child.
eventually, guys, I will definitely let you guys come
Good
in
for
and
royalty,
see a couple of
exactly.
interviews, let you guys come in and, see what I'm doing and stuff like that.
She
But as of
doesn't.
right
She
now,
be
I'm not
queen.
really giving much for people to talk about.
So yeah, like she said, she's not giving much for people to talk about, which is good, you know. But like I said, people still gonna have something to say anyway. But yeah, let me scroll back to this one comment. Nike, she need to be worried about why Tavy. Exactly why Tavy got her. Did y'all see? Y'all, I'm still trying to figure out this StreamYard thing on my laptop because my laptop, I feel like throwing it, y'all. It's getting on my nerves. So I'm on my phone. Did y'all see where Tavy got Lord have mercy. Tavy got Nike's little boy and her little girl. She went to pick him back up. And she said her tire started going down and she had like a half hour or so to get home and she made it home. So I'm glad that she made it home, with the babies and everything. And that Nike was in Indiana. I said, Lord have mercy. I said, Tavy got the kids and she was going to pick up her daughter from Arizona and was coming back home and her tire started going down. And she said she rode all the way home basically and made it home, was able to make it home. I said, see what I'm saying? It's girl, I felt bad for her. I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad for her because I'm like, she had them babies with her and stuff. And child, ain't nothing like being almost stranded on the road when you got little ones with you. It ain't nothing like that. So I was, I was kind of sad to hear that and everything. And Nike was in Indiana. I'm like, she up here, out here going and going to pick up her child and got Nike's child because Nike ain't even at home. She don't do Tavy right. She don't do Tavy right. No, that's questions to the to the other side. Okay, okay. My husband. This is my husband. Okay, your husband leave. Will you survive royalty journey? Exactly. And y'all, I always say, I don't care if you in a relationship, married or whatever, women have got to be able to be independent and stand on their own 2 feet because if anything happens, and just period, you want to have your own independence. Let me just say that, so for them women on the other side, that they husband is and they husband that, girl, please, if he leaves you tomorrow, what is you gonna do? What you gonna do? You now, don't get me wrong. If you married, I get it. You supposed to depend on each other, but it's again, you still should be able to carry your own. Period. It should be combined, not just he do this and he do that and that's it. Because what if something happened to him? What if he passes? What if he, I'm not gonna say this. He doesn't have his employment income anymore, and then you're gonna have to be, or you need to be expected to pick it up. So I'll let my husband is child. Ain't nobody impressed by that, but I don't even think the people that's saying that is impressed. They just lying through their teeth, y'all. Let me just keep it real. They lying through their teeth, okay? But yeah, I think any woman needs to be able to take care of herself. She needs to be self-sufficient, whether she, is educated and has a decent job, or, whether she's working, period. She just, she needs to be independent. All that sitting home, honey, this ain't 1945 no more. We in the 21st century. You need to be able to contribute too, instead of sitting at home and thinking you some queen. Girl, please. Everybody need to work. Everybody need to work, okay? Because bills is too high nowadays. All that sitting at home and bragging, talking about what your husband do. Girl, please, what if he ain't here tomorrow? What if something happened to him? Okay? Well, anything. So all that old sit, that's how you know person lying, sitting up here doing all this so hoopla, talking about he doing this, he doing that. Child, 10 times out of 10, when somebody talking like that, he ain't doing nothing. Okay? Anybody talk like that, he ain't doing nothing. Please believe that. Because if you feel the need to brag that much, most women don't brag like that. Most women don't even talk like that. It is what it is. So the fact that they getting on there talking like that, 10 times out of 10, they lying. Okay? Royalty said the men nag all day. See what I'm saying? Exactly, Tommy. 10 times out of 10, it's a lie. Okay, they just trying to make themselves feel good and get mad, get glad. Okay, because it's true, and I know it's true. Okay. But yeah, nag all day. I can believe it. I can believe it because when she was still at home and the least little things that they would do, he would, he would have some say. So I could believe he nagged all the time like some old girl. I'm gonna need for you to act like a grown man and stand up on your 2 feet and suck it up and do what a man needs to be doing, i.e., Sodero when they was at home. He should have been a man and quit here complaining about every little thing. Won't you go find you some business to do? Maybe if he would have found him some business to do instead of sitting around and meddling with everything that was going on in the house, then maybe they would have still been together. For real. For real. He had all this time on his hand. Yes, he had the money and everything, but he still should have found some things to do that was productive. Just because you rich and you had all this money, you still should have been productive. So that's where he went wrong with that. Always sitting at home all up in Royalty's face and meddling and seeing what she doing and watching every move she making and meddling and watching what the kids is doing. Find you some business to do and not that old going to the gym talking all that old type of stuff. He should have been literally having business endeavors that he was working on, and it probably would have worked out if he wasn't out, like I said, sitting around nagging uh in a house like some old female. That was the issue. So she can know who she may who she is. May God continue to bless. Exactly. Yeah, it definitely was. That definitely was the case. That was the season, and the reason was for her to learn. What I'm saying? A lot of times people think, and it can be family too, honey, y'all. You can be close to a family member, and then as you get older and everything, you just kind of grow apart. You don't have the same interests anymore. They might be on something else than you are. So it applies to all different things, friendships, all of that. Everything. I've had been friends with people that I had known for years, and then it just kind of drops off. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm like I'm not one of them people that I need a whole bunch of people to be cool with anyway, because child, please, Sagittarius, we can be very opinionated and everything. And I'm sitting here twisting my hair up, y'all. We can be very opinionated and everything. And, we're going to tell people what we think and everything. And, just being a strong individual and being able to do what you need to do and don't have to have a big crowd of people to be around, that says a lot. So, the fact that like I said, Royalty, she was, I can tell she's one of them individuals. She don't need to have a whole bunch of people around her. She can do what she need to do and have her little small circle of 1 or 2 or 3 people and keep it moving. That's a strong individual. That's how my stepdad was. Loved to nag on any knowing exactly on anything, and you can't be like it because people get tired of it. Either you're gonna get cussed out or they gonna get tired of it and eventually leave. And that comes from him. You know how they say you ain't got no man in your life, and your mama, you grew up around your mama or your grandmamas or your aunties and all that. You ain't grew up around no man, so that's why he's like it, y'all. He ain't grew up around no man to teach him nothing and steal nothing into him. So he got them female tendencies. That's what that comes from. Okay, it comes from those female tendencies because he wasn't nothing around but a bunch of women. That's all it was. I don't get too. I don't exactly. And y'all, child, Black Beauty. Yeah, friends, honey. I mean, don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with having some friends, but too many people all in your business and meddling. That's when stuff gets started. So keep your circle small. Again, I'm older, and keep your circle small, honey. You don't want a bunch of people all in your face and in your business and asking you this and that, because child, if somebody asks you the wrong question, you're gonna be ready to cuss them out. So yeah, just keep the real ones around. I'll just say that, the real ones around. And child, y'all, it ain't that many real ones nowadays. It really ain't. Like I said, CJ, I again, when I started watching him, I thought he was a real one. I love the family dynamics. I love how they were doing good. I love to see Black people doing good. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I love seeing Black people doing good, and that's what I loved about them as a family unit. And then when he starts showing his Black behind, then I was like, oh, exactly. Keep your circle small. Oh, I was like, so that's what this is about. This is who he really is. Some people they can't be blessed with. He was tested. He was blessed with the fame and the fortune, and guess what he showed? Guess what he showed? He showed he can't handle it. He ain't ready. So that's why he lost it. You see what I'm saying? But Royalty, on the other hand, she's ready for that. So watch her go up, y'all. Like I said, I'm putting that out there, that intention out there. So it's manifesting. Watch her go up. I said it when she left, once I realized it was over with for good. I was like, she's gonna go up, because she has too much good in her, and she showed everybody that you ain't got to stay around and put up with anything for some money. Okay. It's a lot of women that'll stay around for some money because they don't want to let that lifestyle go. She enjoyed it. Yeah, she enjoyed the lifestyle, but did she need it? No, she showed us she didn't need it. He fooled us. Yeah, exactly. He fooled us all. The more money he got, the more AAS he became. Exactly. His true identity was revealed. His head got too big. Exactly. He belittling people. That's why I was like, didn't nobody, his so-called friends, his so-called circle, they didn't talk to him and tell him, hold up, bro, you cannot do this. Do you realize what you setting yourself up for? I don't know why his so-called friends didn't stop and talk to him and keep it real, because I would have said, hold up, you cannot do that. You can't do that. I know y'all might be in beefing, or you might feel like that, you the man and this and that, but don't forget who helped you get to where you at. That's what he forgot. He forgot who helped him to get where he's at. Now he is reaping what he's sowing. Like I said, if he lost his own channel, that's on him. Didn't nobody make him lose it. He lost it himself. Why he won't put on there, even though y'all made me get a strike, it's all love. No, sweetheart, you gave yourself that strike because you didn't know how to come up with your own content and be creative as possible without doing something that was going to be detrimental, which was, what he did with Kamari. Yeah, it was a joke, but you did it the wrong way. Royalty wanted them to start a business. I remember that she wanted them to start a business. He didn't want that. He should have had property, land, stores. He played himself. Exactly. Who is this? She be queen. He could have, y'all, with the money that CJ had coming in, child, y'all, he could have went and got a real estate loan, and he would have had his 20% to put down. This fool could have bought him a strip mall, okay? Strip malls, you know how strip malls are, like in Vegas, so they got a bunch of them. He could have got a commercial loan from a bank, because I'm sure his credit was probably already pretty good, because he was getting all of these cars and everything. So I'm assuming that his credit was good. He could have got a commercial loan, trust and believe he had the 20% to put down, and could have had a strip mall or something. One that's already up and going and making money. And then let's not talk about the residential properties, okay? Apartment complexes. He had the money in his hand to do all of that. But all he wanted to do was order a Miri, what else? Tennis shoes. The tennis shoe, oh my God, it was just ridiculous. Every time you turn around, he was ordering tennis shoes, belts, shirts, blue jeans. I mean, he wanted to order all of that. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing with enjoying life, but he needed to think about the future. And he was not thinking about the future. Y'all, he was living in the present. Ain't nothing wrong with living in the present, but understand and trust and believe that all things change, which means that channel is not the same anymore, and now he's wishing that he could have done more. I would love to see Lexter get him. Hey Liz, I would love Lexter to help get him some property. Now if she really won't help him, and she talking about she down for him and she's there for him, girl, help line him up with some commercial property or some residential property. I would love to see her do that, because she is this real estate agent. So that's what we should be looking out to see, or wondering if she's gonna help him with what kind of connection she got for that. What I'm saying? If that's really his girlfriend and she's down for him and she's got all these connections like he said in the past, then she should be able to make something like that happen, for him to be able to get a good deal. Go in with some investors, get some investors to go in with him. She should be able to help him to do all of that, because she know everybody that's big down there in Vegas. She ain't doing none of that. She just trying to nickel and dime and get whatever she can. So that just lets me know she ain't got no pull. Yeah, D-Lo and D-Bake had good ideas, but he didn't care to listen because they didn't have money. Exactly, because I remember seeing CJ saying that he didn't listen to people that didn't have more money than him. Again, he just missed it. Big Back was on a review with Dez live last night. What did she say? Lying through her little teeth. And see, I don't even listen to their stuff, but I seen her little flyer. I said, you mean to tell me she had a flyer created showing that she was, y'all, every time you see Tavy had did her live with your boy So then, Big Back, she couldn't let no time go by where she wasn't gonna get on some live. Girl, we don't care nothing about what you doing. You ain't got no business going on for us to be really interested. Okay. I hope somebody do some clips of it and then I'll review that. But girl, you ain't got no business for us to be discussing for real. So what is she getting on the live for? Talking about what? Okay. But I always side eye his vibe. See, and I didn't, Lisa, because I didn't see that. I didn't see it until it started coming out in the end. CJ didn't have the basic business sense. Exactly. Liz, he could have taught his YouTube. Y'all, YouTube teach you everything. Child, I swear you can get a college degree on YouTube, okay? Because they put more in, child, with my undergrad and masters, I done learned more on YouTube, okay? Way more. The college teaches you the basics. You got to keep on, taking what do you call it, continuing education classes and all that old crap to get, to stay abreast of everything that's going on. I done learned a whole lot just by watching YouTube. Credit, all of that stuff. Plenty, okay? Stuff that people go pay for. You child, YouTube got it all for you. Here, they'll teach you how to clean your credit and everything. Shoes he didn't wear. Exactly, shoes that he didn't even wear. Who does that? I'm only convinced Royalty was I think she was. I'm pretty sure 100% she was the reason why them videos was popping with her ideas. And then of course, like I said, the kids and everything, they just, like I said, they got star quality. They just made the videos. It's just that simple. Everybody wanted to see them. He assumed the money would never stop flowing, exactly, without Royalty and the kids, but it stopped. Exactly. I don't think he ever thought it was gonna stop. No, love. But again, all good things come to an end when you're not appreciative, you're jealous. That's what it was too, y'all. He was jealous of Royalty. He didn't like the fact that, for one, she was a strong, independent Black woman. Yes, she was in a relationship, but she was a strong, independent woman. He knew that. He wanted what he got now. Somebody like Lexi. He wished that Royalty was like that, but she wasn't. You see what I'm saying? So he likes the fact that Lexi's like that, but he doesn't want Lexi. That's the thing. He don't want her like that. So that's why he's sitting over looking all retarded. Because them pictures that he put up on his Instagram page when they was hugging, I say, honey, your smile ain't even authentic. I seen straight through the smile. It didn't even look genuine with her. He assumed the money would be there forever. Exactly. Lexi can't build. She can't. And did y'all see where she posted? See, I could do videos on the little stuff that she posts, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do it on every little thing. She gonna say business cards coming soon. Girl, go on. When you go on somewhere, all you did was probably 10 times out of 10 go to Vistaprint and create you some business cards, and they getting ready to come in the mail. Or better yet, Staples, you went ahead, you something made at Staples. Girl, ain't nobody, child, y'all ain't nobody impressed by that. Talking about business cards. Business cards coming soon. I said, she must think people are idiots. Who is getting impressed by some business cards? From the time you got your real estate license, baby, you should have had your business cards made up then. Why is you getting them made 2 months later? See what I'm saying? The nonsense. CJ don't trust. He don't trust us. See what I'm saying? The nonsense that's going on, it just don't even make sense. I said, girl, I'm gonna need for you to get some business, because that's not no business to be posting. That ain't no business to be posting. Okay, business cards coming soon. She did say she slept with it. Oh, she did say that, Tommy Tom. What? Did they? No, they couldn't have paid. I ain't done. I'm like, why would she admit that? What? Mr. Beast now have cookie and candy bar. What? I seen where he was over in Africa and everything, creating water wells and everything. I did see that. Oh, next time I go to Walmart, I'm gonna have to check it out and see. Y'all, I'm gonna go next time I go to Walmart. I'm gonna get some candy bars and I'm gonna post and show it that see, this could have been CJ, but he won't be smart and don't want to listen to nobody because they ain't got more money than him. He could have done that. But he let somebody make some cookies using his likeness and everything, and they making money. Child, ain't nowhere in the world. See, if that guy had ever came to me, if I was CJ and he had came to me with that, child, he would have got an earful. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to tell me that's gonna convince me, okay? He would have got an earful, and he would have been like, he's nasty. He's very nasty, because ain't no way you gonna come to me and try to pimp me. Pimp me using my name, and then you gonna try to pimp me and make money? Come on now. They saw. y'all, they saw food coming. That's all it was. They saw, and it's sad. It's really sad that they saw him and looked at him like a fool. That's what it was. That's all it was. Everybody that came after him, that was, preying on him, they saw him and was like, they looked at him as somebody that was not educated. That's why they did that. Does he have any male friends now, or just those bobbleheads? I don't think he got no more male friends, Sandra. I don't think he does, because nobody comes around. So all them other people that was hanging around him, I don't think that they even deal with him no more, what's so sad is they probably was just around for the money. That's the thing about it. They was probably just around, exactly, pimped them. They was probably just around for the money. So now, that he ain't got that money and everything, ain't nobody studying him, ain't nobody checking for him. Just like Nike, ain't nobody checking for her. Ain't nobody never checking for her. What am I saying? Ain't nobody never checking for her. Oh, y'all know what I know. But yeah, what you mean, Kiara? Yeah, ain't nobody never checking. Oh, you said some tea. What? Girl, so it's almost time for you to go live, ain't it? Because I'm sitting here watching the clock. It's almost time. Girl, we're gonna have to come on over there and see what you know, okay? We got to see what you know, because, as long as they won't keep it coming, we're going to keep it coming too, okay? Y'all sitting here trying to pull out little petty stuff, comparing now and then on some stuff that don't even make no good sense. We're going to keep it coming too. Why people won't holler about why you still talking about them? Because I want to. It's my opinion. And as long as, because I had to learn through my class, y'all, from YouTube, you can't talk about them consistently the whole time. So, I got to switch it up a little bit. I got to add a little stuff here and there, and talk about a few other little things, and then go and throw it up in a little shade in there again. So, child, y'all, I'm learning with YouTube, honey. I'm mastering this, okay? And because we're gonna keep it real, and we're gonna bring it, period. Okay. Oh, 6 o'clock. I'm gonna be 5 minutes late. Okay. So it's what, you on Central Time? Because I'm on the East Coast, so it's gonna be 7 my time. Okay. All right, y'all. I just want to get on here and because I did say I was gonna get on here for a few minutes. I did make a banana pudding when I came in. So what I'm gonna do is go downstairs and get some and be ready to listen to Kiara and what she got to say, and tell us what's going on about this tea, honey, so we can get ready. I got gas for you got gas, Tommy. Tommy be cracking me up, y'all. When I first started noticing Tommy, I said, Tommy is hilarious, okay? So that's why I be reading the comments. I got gas for the fire, yes. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out for here, and I'm gonna go check my banana pudding, because it should be about 2 hours now. Child, it look good too, and I'm ready to eat some. So I'll be ready to get on for Kiara, y'all. So make sure y'all go get on Kiara's live that's coming up, because we got to hear about this tea. Y'all, okay? So, y'all, for real. But I'll see you all soon with another video. Exactly. I can't wait either. Your favorite